Going heavy tonight. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing? Welcome to Hashtag PBT Live. Wednesday, brought to you by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women. If you feel sluggish, tired, gain weight, you're looking for a primary care clinic to help improve your quality of life. Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women, they handle your primary care needs. They'll help you lose weight and get you feeling healthier and younger again. Bring that sex drive back. 1-855-771-1650. Ask them about the lipo shot. On Monday, I got a lipo shot. Man, energy, fat burning. I was in the gym. I had a great workout. Nombre, cállate la boca, shut up. You need to go talk to them about hormone replacement therapy, weight loss therapy, IV vitamin infusion, and peptide therapy. All designed to help you feel healthy and better. All right, quality of life is very important. So, dales una llamada, 1-855-771-1650, drtees.com. Órale. Also want to thank the Green Hit, offering a natural alternative for stress and pain with various CBD-infused oils, lotions, edibles, gummies, and even inhalants to combat and recuperate the body and mind. Just look at the shop. They've got anything you need, and they got it all under one roof. They've got amazing name brand bongs and pipes and all the accessories for smoking. Their detoxes can help purge out all the toxins your body absorbs from day in and day out activities in your hectic and stressful lifestyle. Full body and mental relaxation. Veterans always welcome. They always have special discounts. They have the most knowledgeable staff, and they're here with us tonight. Louie and Javi will be with us in just a little bit. 913 West US Highway 83, Suite A in Pharr, Texas. 956-666-9088. And on 1222 North Conway, Suite C in Mission, you can call them at 956-591-0114. Now, the Mission store is selling liquor and top-of-the-line stuff, folks. I mean, they've got Patron, they've got Jack Daniels, they got all the good stuff. Look at the shelves are stocked. If you got a celebration going on this weekend, una quinceañera, una boda, o nomás vas a prender el bote, vas a tener unos cuantos pistos ahí en la casa, pues párate ahí en el Green Hit en Mission, Texas. Levantan unas botellitas, unos gummies, cállate la boca, shut up, quedas bien de aquellas. It's the best place to go, and it's your one-stop shop. We're going to talk to them in just a little bit. Right now, we got lovely Rally doing the producing.
Hey, what's up? Shout out to everyone that's on the chat zone already. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. And Jax Phoenix is handling the chat zone, man. What's up, Jax?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the best show in the Valley. Hashtag PBT, my PBT network. Shout out to everyone in the chat zone. Salvador Ramirez, 504 in the house. Big Mo from Orlando, Florida. And Marcos Morales from Houston. Saludos, guys. Thank you for joining us tonight. Rock.
Enséñale los tenis que tiene Jax ahorita tan brutos.
Show 'em.
Ya sé que se espera hasta el último enseñarlo.
Show them at the end or right now?
Enséñalo ahorita, no hay pedo, carnal. Lo enseñas después del show cuando se acaba el último también, no hay pedo.
I jumped on a time machine and I got these from the future.
Watch out. Babe, yo quiero unos, babe.
Oh my God.
Y huelen a pura leather. Watch out.
Oh my goodness.
Man, those are awesome,
Yeah, those
dude.
are really nice.
¿Qué tanto te salieron esos, Dad?
Estos, around 250 por ahí.
250. ¿Donde aquí en el valle los compraste?
No, I ordered them online.
Ah, sí.
I ordered them online. They're rare. No, you can't find these anywhere.
Sí.
Yeah, well, actually, because they're from 2019 or something like that.
Órale.
So they're not they didn't just come out. They came out a while ago. So you can only get them through people that have them right now.
Ajá.
So I got it from this company that still had them.
Sí.
And so it's I got lucky, I guess.
Cállate la boca, shut up, tan brutos, carnal.
No, gracias.
Hijo
You know
de
me, I love to collect sneakers. And it had been a while since I had bought a new pair, and I'm happy with this pair.
De buenas que you're not in elementary school anymore porque te los pisotearan todos. You know how when we were in school, right? And you'd show up with new tennies, everybody would step on them, bro. You know, your friends hey, you got new tennies? All right, let's step on them, you know, and just para sacarle el pinche diablo los tenis.
I remember that. You have to be teniendo cuidado. Espérate, güey.
I remember one year I bought my mom bought me cleats because I wanted cleats, dude. You know, I don't know why the hell. 4th grade, and
Jerry Jones checked me out.
Yeah, no, and they were black, and so you walk in the first day of school, click, 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 walking into class, right? And back in the day when I was a chavalon, whatever they bought you for school clothes in August better last you till May. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna buy you no tennies, nothing like that. It's gonna last you all year. So by the end of the school year, you're sliding into, because they're all wasted, all the plastic cleats on the damn tennies. I don't know, did any of you go through that? If you did, you're as old as I am, all right?
What I did once was I like to play football in school, but I would always slip. So in the grass. So then, I told my grandparents, "Hey, I want some of these shoes que parecen shoes, but they're actually cleats. They're football cleats." Pues, those ended up being my shoes for the year, and everybody would make fun of me because I was wearing cleats to school. And I was like, "But no, these are tennis shoes that have extra grip." And they were like, "No, those don't have extra grip. Those are football cleats."
What kind of shoes did you guys use? We got Louie and Javi from the Green Hit here, bro. What's up, man? What's going on, guys?
What's going on, guys?
What's going on?
All right.
I'm Javi from the Green Hit Smoke Shop in Far, and now the Green Hit Smoke Shop and liquor store.
Damn straight.
Over in Mission,
Yeah. What kind of shoes did you wear to school when you were in elementary,
Boots.
Javi?
Boots. Man. Boots.
Elementary.
Like cowboy boots or what?
What's it called? Like in elementary, yeah, man. I had some cowboy boots because folks, one side of the family has a ranch, and we used to visit that ranch on a weekend basis, kind of thing,
Yeah.
So we do. I mean, it just grew up.
Well,
with
how
that.
would you do it in PE, man? You're running in boots around taking laps and doing
I
jumping jacks
didn't
and
do
shit?
too much in PE, man. No, I said fuck it all, man. No.
Yeah.
No,
You were the one that.
I was that guy. I was that guy in PE.
I'll just hang out on the seahorse or what is it?
Seesaw?
Seesaw. There you go. What
Yeah,
the fuck am I thinking about?
Kicking around,
Seahorse.
kicking around the rocks and the fucking caliche and shit, dude.
So you were a regular rip in Yellowstone rip in 4th grade then, huh? With boots and shit, right? A little toothpick and shit, right?
No, it was a piece of mesquite wood.
What about you, Louie? Were you tennies or boots too, man? Did they put boots on you when you were in school?
I was all tennies up until probably middle school, high school, when I started listening to heavy metal and stuff like that. Then I'm like, nah, I gotta go with the boots, the biker boots.
Yeah. You know what? It was crazy. When I was a kid, they used to sell tennies at HEB.
What?
And,
For real?
Yeah, and they were they were called track tennies, track shoes. And they were black, and they were they had a very thin sole. And then they had 3 stripes, and then there was some with 4 stripes. Now, if you're a boy and you got caught with the 4 stripes, they would make fun of you, that those were girls. So you had to have the 3-stripe ones.
Like Adidas? Like stripes like that? Like
Yeah,
Adidas?
they were like stripes, and they were called.
Oh, wow.
And everybody had those. When we were kids, everybody got their tennies at HEB. Man, they were cheap, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy. I would never imagine that.
Hill Country Fair tennies.
No mames.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's fucking funny.
Even
that makes sense.
before Hill Country Fair, it was Plaza, right? Plaza Cokes. Remember Plaza Cola?
I don't remember that.
You don't remember the Plaza? Man, I'm an
I
old
don't.
son of a
Yeah,
gun,
no,
ain't
I
I?
don't remember
Do
that.
any of you remember the Plaza Cola and all that? Now it's Hill Country Fair drinks, right? But it was Plaza. And then when I was working at HEB back in 82, 81, because I was a sacker at HEB, believe it or not. Now they call them courtesy clerks. But we used to have an aisle that was just white. It was just like products with that were white, like paper
white
towels.
labels?
White. And no, the label was black.
Oh.
They even had it was a white beer can, and it said beer. And it was the generic.
I wonder what's in it.
It was those. It was a generic aisle.
I remember that aisle that everything was white, right?
Yeah.
Like the mayo, it just said mayonnaise, and it was like a white label with black letters,
It was
right?
just generic products, and it was like an aisle, and everything was white, dude.
I'm
That's
sorry,
crazy.
man. That's before my time.
Yeah, I know it is, man.
I remember
I'm
that
telling
shit.
you, 1981, you weren't even a twinkle in your dad's eye. You know what I'm saying? You weren't even daddy's little squirt yet, bro.
Squirt.
Shout out to Hector.
Well, it's gonna be this kind of show.
Yeah, and you know what else? HEB had an aisle that would sell like batteries and, general merchandise. They'd call it GM, right? Mm-hmm. And on Sundays, if you'd go there, you couldn't go through those aisles because there was a blue law. or something like that.
Yeah.
And so on Sundays they couldn't sell anything except food, and that's all they could sell. But they got rid of that later. Now you could buy anything 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But it was crazy how they had those crazy rules and laws back in the day.
Some places in Texas still have them.
Yeah.
Just not down here.
Really, man?
Yeah. There are some places in Texas that there's still dry counties in Texas.
Yeah, I know that.
But
I think La Sara is dry. La Sara, the little town, I think it's a dry town now.
I'm sorry for all you out there.
Yeah. But it's just, you could throw a rock
where we're not moving.
Dude, you can throw a rock from one city limit sign to the other one, bro, and hit it. That's how small that thing is, man. But anyway, you guys, Mission, Texas. Now, on Instagram, ladies and gentlemen, they have a whole new moniker, a whole new put it on the screen, babe. It's the Green Hit Smoke and Liquor. So you follow them there on Instagram. And then on Facebook, it's the same as well, the Green Hit Smoke Shop or Smoke and Liquor. The shop's not there. So follow them because these guys are now selling liquor in Mission. So how's that going, man?
Fun.
It's fun.
It's fun.
Fucking fun.
What
We thought we had fun before with just, I don't know, THC.
Uh-huh.
But now we got liquor too. So, I mean, we're just
Your one-stop party shop.
hell yes.
It's how-
Absolutely.
It's the party city for adults.
How long have you all been doing that?
Well, I want to say about 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, because we didn't get our liquor license approval until the last week of December.
Mm-hmm.
And
Was that a big headache to do, man, to get
Oh,
involved in? Because I remember you telling me like 6 months ago, right? Or
Yeah.
7 months, 8 months ago?
So the process was very long.
Rigorous.
But then again, I'm assuming it's also because it's the first time we've gone ahead and gone through it,
Uh-huh.
So we didn't know that between the state, the city, and the county, they all had their own different, requirements to go ahead and have all of our licensing in order and stuff like that. We thought it was just TABC. You can't, and that was it. And with TABC alone, I mean, they have laws about where we can and cannot go ahead and open.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we cannot be within 300 feet of a church or a school and stuff like that. And we got worried because there's a church right around the corner from us.
But it's 301 feet away.
And isn't that weird?
301 feet away. So
Isn't that weird? Because isn't there wine in church? I mean,
yeah, but that's the acceptable, alcoholics.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Keep the party
we-
going.
we-
over
Everybody
there in
gets a
God's house.
shot.
I used to go to
Everybody, yeah.
church on Sunday just to cure my hangover, dude. Give me some wine, dude. You know what I mean?
Give me a shot of that shit. Give me a shot of Jesus Christ's
Yeah.
blood.
So then, so you went through the TABC, all that red
yes,
tape,
we went through all the red tape.
state, county, and city. Is that all?
Yeah, we went.
Yeah,
We went.
that's a thing.
Actually, spoke with He's now the director of TABC. We actually went ahead and met with him in Dallas, and everybody loved us there because we were like, we were the only smoke shop. They're like, wait, what? Like, what are you guys doing here? Like, we're going to be a smoke shop and a liquor store. It's like,
Wow.
why
We don't
ever
like
think
your
of this?
kind
It's
up
like,
here.
What?
They're like, we don't
no,
like
like,
your
we-
kind.
like,
we don't
were-
we don't like innovators
Yeah,
around here.
We were the only smoke shop there that went to these events, and everybody we were like the token smoke shop,
Uh-huh.
And it was funny because there were actual THC beverages being marketed at these events. We're like, dude, guys, come on! And like they're trying to make it happen, so let's be the first,
Mm-hmm.
So we went and we spoke with all them. It was a headache on its own. Shout out Hector. You almost got into a fight. I remember with one of the guys there. He was that
Your
guy was
dad,
just-
Hector?
Yeah, the guy was just being difficult.
I would never be able to see your dad
I
throw
know.
down.
He's from Brownsville.
Yeah.
Oh, that explains it.
Yeah, you should have seen him a few
Yeah,
years
no,
ago.
he's-
You should have
Awesome.
pulled out the phone and started recording,
Nah,
dude.
It was just
Go
just,
viral, bro. You know.
I mean, to be honest,
Mario Superstar would have made, if they
Shit,
got into
right?
a fight, he would have made a little video.
but, I mean, there'd be too many broken hips everywhere. I'm sorry, Dad. What's it
I ain't
called?
picking anybody up.
Too many broken
But,
hits.
But no,
I go down, I'm
Hobby's
staying down.
like, Hobby's method of mouth-to-mouth resuscitation is looking down at the body, saying, "Get up before you die." Right?
If I get down to pick you up, I'm staying down with you.
But no, it was just it was an event that we were at because they were giving out a lot of free alcohol for us to go ahead and taste. So
that was an easy
I mean,
decision.
I'll just be honest. This guy that got into it with us, he'd been what's it called? He is a representative of like what's it called? Some organization of like, dude, come on, you've been working with alcohol for how long? You still can't hold your liquor? Like, calm down, man. Cut it out. But aside from that,
what was he doing or what? I mean,
we got invited to this event and
in Dallas.
In Dallas, yes, and this year it's going to be in San Antonio.
Okay,
but
and was it like at a hotel banquet room or something? Okay,
yes. So we got invited there because we're we were an up and coming liquor store, and there was an event that was being held that was for anybody with 5 stores or under.
Okay,
we're at 0. 0 is less than 5.
Yeah,
we went to the event.
Good.
The guy finds out that we were there. Is like, no, you don't. If you don't have a single store, what are you doing there? Is like, well, you said 5 and under. 0 is under 5. And we called your office in advance and asked, hey, we don't have any stores. Is it still cool for us to attend? And they told us yes.
Did you have to pay a fee to get in and all that, or it was just free to anybody?
It was free.
And how do you prove you have a store or you're going to get a store? You show
that's the great thing about us, as we own a smoke shop. You can automatically assume we're not always on time for things. So we showed up about 2-3 minutes late, like 2-3 minutes. All right, like what's it called? We got caught. Between one banquet room and another, trying to go ahead and find this place, and we were like 2-3 minutes late. They had already started. We just sat in the back, and that was that. Nobody asked any questions. And we even spoke to other people that were there that were hosting. Yeah, come on, they were totally fine with us, except for just one guy, just one guy.
There has to be that one asshole.
You shouldn't have been here. What's it called? You heard stuff you weren't supposed to hear. And I'm like, yeah,
shut up, bro.
I even at the point, like at the very end of the night, they were like, okay, fine. We weren't supposed to be there. We were dead. Get over it. Just answer my questions. It's like, I'll answer your questions when you own a store. And I'm like, okay, chinga.
Man, dude.
So we're gonna go back. We're going back in San Antonio. We already have our store open. So you better answer our fucking questions.
What questions were you gonna ask?
Why are you being such a bitch?
That was the first question.
That was the first one. And why do you still look like a slut?
Dude, you guys are lucky you didn't take me, bro. I would have really set that dude in his place, bro.
The guy was a lobbyist. And he was what's it called? He works on behalf of liquor stores in the state of Texas, because the things that we were talking with the guy are things that are happening right now, because right now Texas has its legislative sessions right now in Austin. They're coming up with all the next policies. They're going to be and they're voting on them right now. So the issues that were at the time that they were bringing up at this event was the fact that 2 things were coming up. The first of which was that the owner of Buc-ee's is trying to pass a law that says that gas stations can now sell liquor. Which I know some people have been to other states and stuff like that. You've probably been to New Orleans. You've probably been to Albuquerque and stuff like that. You walk into a Stripes, you can see a bottle of Jack Daniels behind it. Yeah.
In Arizona.
Yeah, stuff
you
like
walk into a 7-Eleven and there's liquor in there.
Yeah. Obviously they're going to go ahead and push the idea that, it's a great thing because you get to go ahead and sell alcohol to many locations and stuff like that, because think of how many freaking Stripes locations there are in the state of Texas, right? But if you do that, you're You're going to kill small liquor stores. You're going to kill them, right? Yeah. Because
it's like Walmart selling it too.
Exactly, because the small corner liquor store that and your
mom and
stuff
pops.
like that, they can't compete with those prices because they buy in bulk. And then on top of that, that's also going to go ahead and kill the smaller distilleries, because the size of a gas station, they cannot carry, some like boutique bourbon that you might love and stuff like that you have a better time finding at a liquor store, because
that special made agave.
You can't find that because they only have so much room. So that was the first one, and then the second one was Amazon. Amazon wants to be able to go ahead and deliver liquor through the mail.
Yeah,
which is again, it's a problem, because you go ahead and run into a lot of same issues. You're going to kill a bunch of small mom and pop stores.
Besides that, minors can order.
That was actually the biggest one, because they were saying that you can go ahead and order wine through the mail, just not liquor here in Texas. And since they've been able to go ahead and make that happen, there have been thousands of cases that have just been reported. Not to mention, we're not talking about cases altogether, just the ones that got reported of minors being the one who were doing it. Because if you think about an Amazon driver, homeboy's not gonna stop and wait for somebody to answer the door. They can ID them. They're gonna drop it and they're gonna walk away.
Yeah,
because they got others. They got
it's
other
already
deliveries to do.
paid.
Exactly. So what's to go ahead and make you think that he's gonna stop and wait for an adult to go ahead and show up to go ahead and show an ID? You know. So it's just bad ideas, bad, you know, what's it called? And that was really all the information we heard, you know, and that one guy.
That's
got
interesting.
upset
Oh, I know
with
over
us
there
for
in
that.
Arizona, they close. I mean, they stop selling at midnight, even at bars and shit. They close everything at
Yes.
midnight. It's not 2 in the morning or 1 in the morning.
And it could be like New Orleans where they don't stop.
Yeah, or Vegas, right? Vegas is 24 hours, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
So then you ended up getting, you went through all that. You went to TABC. You
Went to
dotted all the
TABC.
I's, crossed all the T's.
And then out of nowhere, the county said, "Oh, you owe us money too." Thank you, Hidalgo County. What's
They
it
all
called?
need a cut, right?
Yeah,
Everybody
they all-
needs a
everybody.
cut.
I am not even
Everybody-
joking. Like TABC got the state of Texas got their cut. The city of Mission got theirs with the licensing and stuff like that. And I'm happy right now we're not in McAllen because we would need 2 extra licenses just to be in have the privilege of moving to McAllen.
Wow.
And then out of nowhere, right before we were supposed to open, the county shows up. Is like, "Yo, what's going
Where's
on?"
our piece? I'm like, you too.
And I'm like, what
How
the-
many fucking hands do we have
Like
to
we
grease?
we already paid so
It's
much.
like
you know?
mobsters walking into a
Yeah.
business
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
in New York and
Just
shit.
wait,
right?
one day it's gonna be the other way
you
around.
want protection.
And that's because there's multiple different types of licenses you can go ahead and get. We have what's called a package license, which basically means you can buy it and walk out with it. You just can't drink it at our location, you know. So there's like it's even worse, I think, for bars themselves, because bars have to pay extra licensing because they're actually serving the
On-premise.
drinks. It's on-premise
Yeah.
drinking. So if it's a bar, I'm pretty sure they have it even worse than we did. But to be honest, I mean, once we got through all the hurdles, once we got through all the licensing,
It's
almost
just-
getting into a fight at a hotel lobby.
Hey, was the
Shit
dude
thrown
talking,
was,
you know,
was he a
talking-
tough guy or not?
Yeah.
He would have whooped his ass quick.
The guy just had a. I mean, let's face it. Like I said, there was a lot of alcohol being served all day. And by the way, it was a fantastic day. There was like so many companies. You walk in, like, here, free liquor. And I'm just like, okay, thank you. But
Yeah.
what's it called? So these guys were telling everybody, calm down, slow down. And then yet by 7 o'clock in the evening, this guy you could already go ahead and smell it when he's talking to you. You can just.
Oh, that's
and
the
I was like-
worst.
You're like, are you drinking wine and
I was
whiskey, you
I was,
animal?
I was across the table from him, and I can go ahead and smell him. You know, I was
Yeah.
like, buddy, come on, you
Did he-
got to be
did-
a professional here.
There's
you know?
there's that distinct smell of
Bourbon.
No, but the guys that the people that drink like daily,
Mm-hmm.
they end up having this smell coming from their breath. It's like
Yeah.
it smells like aigurio, like old liquor or something, or but
Stale beer.
anyway.
Yeah, but, I mean, but
so his
regardless-
breath was kicking. Then.
Yeah. I mean, but regardless, we got past all that. You know, I mean, it's just little headaches that just kind of like it seemed like there was one every single day. But once all that stuff we went through the 60-day waiting period, which ended in the last week of December, and then what's it called? We were trying to go ahead and get everything set up to go ahead and be open. We wanted to be open by the Super Bowl. It didn't happen because by the time we got everything going, all the what's it called? All of our distributors were already busy delivering to bars for Super Bowl parties and stuff like that. So we
Yeah.
missed out on Super Bowl. So we were able to finally go ahead and open up the first week. The first week of March, I think, was when we were starting.
Right
to go
before
ahead and-
spring break, bro.
Yep.
That was another headache, porque
We're
for
learning,
every one of
it's-
you.
It's a growing process.
Yeah.
Like we're learning, and now the biggest thing is the trends. That's what we're learning and we're noticing. What's it called? The seasonal trends, the trends that what's it called? That Buchanan's
For all of you
pineapple.
who call and ask us for pineapple Buchanan's, I am letting you know right now.
It's been back
The
ordered.
entire valley was out because what's it called? Our distributors. I'm sorry, I almost name dropped it, but our distributor told us that the entire stock of South Texas got ordered and was being delivered to SPI. There was literally none available.
For spring break.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's still not
Semana Santa.
it's still not available right now. What's it called? They told us at the earliest they're hoping to go ahead and be able to supply the whole valley, not just us, but the whole valley, with more product
Is that a big?
in about a week or so.
Is everybody
hopefully.
on that stuff now, or
Yes.
what?
Apparently so. Pineapple flavored scotch.
Apple flavored Buchanan's
Pineapple.
or pineapple.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
And we get
And,
calls
it's-
like 3 to 4 times a day.
Yeah.
And then not to mention
About
people just
asking
walking
about
in.
that. Yeah,
Like, yo,
folks
you got
walking
pineapple
in. Even
Buchanan's?
our neighbors to the left
So
and
you don't
right
have
of
to
us.
mix that shit with anything. You just drink it straight out of the bottle, or what? I mean,
wouldn't
We've,
know.
we've heard. I've heard some people say they just put it on ice. I've heard some people say they put it with ice and soda. Some people said they mix it with cranberry and ice. You know, I mean, the thing about drinking is I'll go ahead and say it like this is a lot of people always like to go ahead and give people shit for what they drink or how they go ahead and drink it. Don't listen to them. You're gonna drink it because it's yours. You can have a good time with your drink. All right, let them go ahead and drink their shit how they want to go ahead and drink it.
yeah.
All right. If for
But
somebody
if it's
who
wrong
wants
to me, I'll tell you.
unless you put trechas on your beer, then I hate you. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Or am I?
So do you sell beer too, or it's just liquor?
Right now we have a
Some
little bit.
beers.
We have a little bit of beer. Where what's it called? We still need to go ahead and expand that a little bit more. But right now the majority of the stuff is all in liquor.
And what beers do you have right there? Do you have
The big four. What's it called? Bud Light, Budweiser, what's it called? Michelob.
Is
Yes,
the Bud Light selling, or is
yeah.
it stopped
Actually, that's the
selling?
one that sells the most in beer.
Really, even after that whole thing that they're outraged about, that
Yeah,
Dylan
you get
Mulvaney,
everybody crying
please,
about that.
Mulvaney, right? Dylan Mulvaney, the kid that dresses like a girl, and
Is that what it's about?
yeah, he dresses like a girl. He's a big TikTok star, has like 11 million followers. So Anheuser-Busch decides to use him as the spokesperson for Bud Light. And so, he's doing his Mrs. Doubtfire thing and all that, and doing the beer thing. And, the next thing you know, Kid Rock shooting up a case, cases of Bud Light.
That I saw, yeah.
And
That was
and then,
hilarious because there was more than one person shooting that.
Yeah, I saw that.
The other angle where
there was
the tracer.
There was stuff coming in from the side. Yeah,
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, I'm
just
like,
him.
calm down, bro. it didn't do anything to you.
Yeah,
In fact, you're wasting it. That's
Yeah.
waste.
No, I mean there's a lot of controversy going on with that, but beer is beer, and everybody drinks it. So and I mean that kid is making his money. I mean,
why can't-
he
why
got
can't
$1
you
million
just-
bucks, for to wear a Nike bra. Give me $1 million. I'll put on a bra.
Right? How far down the street you want me to go?
I'll do it for 500,000.
Shit, $1,000, dude. I'll put it on.
I'll start mowing the lawn in that shit.
For $1,000,
Let's do this.
Yeah.
for $1,000, I'll wear a thong. Sácalos.
And free beer, right? And free beer.
Yes.
So but I thought maybe the Hispanic community might be offended with it, right? Because of machismo stuff, right? But and I thought, I wonder, because you're seeing on Twitter and shit that they're having sales problems. Their price has dropped, or what is it? Their stock has dropped
Man,
like
if-
$6 billion.
If
And
you can go ahead and let somebody else affect your mood that bad that you go ahead and affect somebody else's like the price stocks that bad, like, guys, come on, just
You
get
need
the
to take
fuck
some of
over it.
these.
I think there's a lot. Yeah,
Mind your own damn business. Drink your own damn beer. Drink whatever the hell you want.
I think
the
that
hell?
there's a lot more to it than that, because there's a big old, there's more that's added to that, or it's
It's a
part
marketing strategy.
of what they did and who they used is part of a bigger
Oh,
thing
yeah.
happening in the United States of America. So, and everybody does everything on Twitter and everything to get a reaction. So
Well, more than likely is because they probably sat down and realized that Bud Light isn't very, very popular with places like probably like California or stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, who's big? Like what kind of influencers are really, really big in that kind of sphere? Because I mean, you don't have to go ahead and get anybody to go ahead and market Bud Light down here in Texas or
Yeah,
all
Bud
the way
Light
to-
is like the
Texas
national,
to Florida,
the
you
national
don't-
drink of
yeah.
Rio Grande. That's,
Yeah, you don't need anybody to go and market that. But if
Oh,
you're like,
shit.
And that's it.
In fact,
if
it's,
it was like
you
in
see,
LA or something like that, and
on
you
the
wanted to
way
go
in,
ahead and get like a spike in
the
sales in
giant-
LA,
We're like the
Bud
only
Light
ones
gotta
that
put
drink
that together.
but I mean, I'm a Budweiser guy. I still drink Budweiser Zero without alcohol. I'm really glad they made that. So the Anheuser, they have a lot of different products, Anheuser-Busch. And
And they bought out Miller.
yeah. And so the Bud Light selling and everything's good then, huh?
It is. I mean, it is for us. I mean, like I said a little while ago, we're just starting to go ahead and really put out our our feelers out there right now. what's it called? Trying to figure out what it exactly is that our part of the town is looking for. Because something we've gone ahead and realized, even though we're all here in the valley and stuff like that, FAR is right next to McAllen, which is right next to Mission. You would think that's all the same, But even
very different markets.
they're all very different markets because we were born and raised in McAllen, and we opened our shop in FAR. And the way we've always thought was like people from McAllen. What are we the kind of what would we go ahead and want to do? We realized that that's not what FAR wants. So like, cool, fine. We readjusted. It took us a while, but we were able to go ahead and find a rhythm with FAR. And then we're like, okay, cool. So we know that Mission is not McAllen, just like FAR is.
Yeah, exactly. That's crazy, right?
So let's try to go ahead and make Mission what FAR is. Yeah. And we tried that. No, it didn't work. Mission is its own different, it's its own different,
Mission
community.
It's kind of a sleepy town, isn't it? Like Mission. I mean,
yes, it is.
6 o'clock, the streets are bare.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And FAR, I think, there's a little more traffic.
Yeah, there's
but
more
McAllen,
traffic, for sure.
it's like till 10, 11 at night, you've got traffic. But Mission, most of the traffic probably moved to the Sherryland area.
Yes, that's the area that they're really pushing. I know, what's it called? También, from what I hear, También, they're trying to go ahead and start some developments around the Bryan area porque that old Kmart, they're turning into like a new shopping district.
That's right.
Like I don't know how many millions of dollars in that whole thing.
Yeah.
So they're trying to go ahead and push things, in certain directions, and it's cool. They're trying, they're trying to go ahead and improve the city, which is really awesome,
Sort of bring it back.
Yeah, because that's what McAllen did with the old Walmart on 23rd. They took something that closed down and they made it into like a library.
Yeah,
right.
They did. Yeah.
So they were able to go ahead and try something of their own. But the majority of everything that's happening is happening in the Sherryland area and then closer towards the highway in like the Bryan area.
Yeah.
So, but we're on 13th and Conway. We're still on the main drag of Mission in Conway. During the day, that street's just as busy as 83 in McAllen.
Yep, it is. And the good thing about your location is you're not that far from Alton and those other communities, Palmhurst, and then you've got Sherryland right there. You've got Palmview over here. So I think you're pretty much centered instead of being by the expressway where you'll be super far away from Alton and all the northern parts of. You're kind of smack in the middle, man. It's like Mercedes for the Valley, bro. Yeah. So hey, the Green Hit in Mission, Texas. Go buy your liquor, buy your beer,
Come on over, bourbon and a bong.
Yeah, bourbon
Vape
and a
vodka.
Also, like we were expanding the nicotine section there as well. Like
yeah.
We're trying to go ahead and get a lot.
So
more
what you're getting there is you're gonna get your liquor. You're going to get your THC products, and you're going to get your nicotine. Okay?
One-stop shop, bro.
The adult version of
a regular supermarket.
I went to the Mission store like 2-3 days ago to get this. I really like this one. I don't want to say the flavor because everybody's gonna go buy it and then I'm not gonna find it.
Like the toilet paper.
Bro, I think that was the last one. So
we do have other variations.
I know it's the last one. That's what I'm saying. Whenever you reorder, are you gonna reorder or no?
We're gonna try to go ahead and get it.
Please do it for me.
So.
Do it for me. I'll buy
the extracts one, right?
I'll buy like several if you
order a box.
These things are good. I like it.
We're gonna get you a box, bro.
Please get me one. I'll pay for it.
2 weeks ago, this guy went like on a coughing spell, and then we went to a concert. We went to go see Steel Panther. On the way back, I think it was, he took a drag, and he couldn't stop coughing, dude. It was like, he was like,
it's because you got to take a long hit for that to happen.
It was like,
should I do it live right now?
Yeah, do it live, bro. Do it live, bro. Let's do it live.
You want to do it with me?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, let's put it side to side. Put it side to side, producer. All right, hold on, bro. Hold on. We're gonna get side to side.
Los chimneys. Órale, vámonos, Recio. Asústame one time.
This is a Green Hit product. All right, here we go.
We are.
You're gonna have to tie him down, bro. Homeboy's liable to float over the moon.
Jax is slithering to the kitchen.
Javi like nothing.
A cough. I'm gonna feel that's gonna itch tonight. I'll tell you that much. I'm
You're
feel
gonna
this
get
shit
popcorn
tonight.
lungs.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that shit tonight. I love seeing that shit happen to customers that come in all big shit and they're like, "Oh, I'm old school. Like I could handle this shit." And they're like, and I'm like, "A concentrated vape?" And like, sure, whatever, man. And I tell them, I explain the instructions. Don't hold it as like
He sounds
like
hey,
a
dude,
joint.
He sounds like Cheech on Cheech and Chong when they're in the car. I've been smoking since I was born, man. I
And
can
then
smoke that Acapulco Gold.
and then they take a long drag of one of these. No, at the end, I'm like, would you care for some water? I have some cups. Okay,
We told
you're embarrassing yourself. Handle your shit.
And next thing you know, he's in an embryonic, what is it? Like in a fetal position on the floor, right?
Yeah.
Embryonic. What the fuck am I
I have
talking
no
about?
idea.
You're trying to hit us with the big words, bro.
Ya te pegaron los gummies, Dad.
No, I got this, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. This is a drink you can get there, and it is pretty awesome.
What flavor is yours?
Mine is
Lemon pound cake.
no, it's a perfect pear.
Perfect pear.
All right, 'cause
perfect pear.
I just drank the lemon pound cake.
There you go.
Man,
Lemon
this shit
pound-
was
You
good.
Yeah.
guys need to try the gummy bear one, dude.
I feel great.
Yeah, and you relax. You just, man, watch.
You just
TV.
have a good fucking time.
It's just it's chill.
Yeah.
And you go to sleep and I like I say, I have trouble sleeping, man. Sometimes the gummy helps me just sleep through the whole night. The CBD is very good. I mean, the products you guys sell are just absolutely amazing, especially when I go to the far store. And you guys always have something new to show, and you always have updating y'all's inventory.
We gotta
And
stay
then you
ahead of the
have
game, man.
King of new.
and then you've got that little fridge with the drinks in there, and you should try these, ladies and gentlemen. Whenever you go to the Green Hit or order some cases, and they'll send them on over to wherever. You said you sent some stuff to Seguin, Texas.
Right now, I can go ahead and tell you that we are working on getting a website.
We already
built.
have pretty much already.
Yeah, we have. I know it's about
design and
halfway.
whatnot.
It's about halfway built right now. What's it called? Because we've had thanks to y'all, and hey, shout out to all y'all going ahead and reaching out to us. It feels awesome when we go ahead and get a phone calls from
Henry from Austin.
from Austin, from
Oh, yeah.
from Seguin, from Houston and stuff like that.
That's awesome, bro.
What's it called?
Henry and his wife.
Yeah, when you guys reach out to us, we want to go ahead and try to help you out, but it's kind of weird over the phone, trying to go ahead and work this stuff because I'll be honest, what's it called? There's a really weird kind of thing that's been going on with when it comes to mailing things out, but that's
Especially with these kind of products.
That's kind of settling down already. People are starting to go ahead and realize, what's it called? When it comes from like reputable sources, and it's not just going from to some random person's home and stuff like that. So we're starting to go ahead and build our site, and eventually we want to go ahead and make it to a point where we can go ahead and order from us directly, and we'll go ahead and ship it to you guys. That way, for those of you that are in Austin, for those of you in Seguin, Houston, Dallas, wherever you guys are, you don't have to go ahead and come down over here just to go ahead and see these things. You can go ahead and call us. We can talk to you.
And then you should make your website where they can put in their email and they can get new product email alerts.
We're in the process of doing all this
special
kind of
alerts,
stuff.
stuff like that, man. I'm connected. I've ordered T-shirts and stuff like that, and I get emails of showing me like the brand new stuff they got and all that. So
Newsletters.
it's really cool, man. That's great that you guys are getting a website, man. Let us know when you do so we can tell all our fans. I know definitely that our fans will be going on that website, and you'll be getting some clicks and then probably getting some orders. I'm pretty sure you will, right?
Hell yeah.
One of our fans asked right now if y'all are going to have 420 specials. Emilio Garcia
Yes.
Jr. was asking.
Okay, we'll talk about those 420 specials in just a bit, but I want to remind everybody, ladies and gentlemen, that a week from Friday night in Brownsville, Texas, one of the best comedy shows is happening, Triple Threat, and it's happening at the bar. Tickets available exclusively at eventmania.com. The bar is an amazing. Raymond Horta was here last week, and he said it's an amazing place for comedy. So go by and check it out. Raymond Horta, Chingo Bling, Mario Superstar Salazar, happening a week from Friday in Brownsville, Texas. It'll never be the same. It's a triple threat of comedy. and it's brought to you by the bar in Brownsville. General admission, standing room only, and then they have reserve seating as well. Reserve seating, you got to sit up front so they can make fun of you. And, you got Mario Superstar Salazar. The guy is an amazing comedian. Raymond Horta just absolutely, man, leaves you on the floor laughing. And then Chingo Blinks coming in from Houston, Texas. So make sure to go to the show. We'll be there, and we'll check you out there. And we also want to thank our good friends at Rody's Country Fried Chicken, all right? Thank you to Rick Rody's, and we appreciate his support. And we're looking forward to going back pretty soon. Hopefully around August, we might be able to make a trip out there. They're going to have a wrestling event at Rody's Playland. They got the best fried chicken and gizzards in Texas, and they've been serving the people since 1985. So how many years is that? It's almost 40 years. Mm-hmm. And look at that. The food is delicious. The fries. If you get some products from the Green Hit and they give you the munchies, that's the place to go to. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You go to Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located 1910 El Indio Highway, the fastest drive-through in Texas. Call your order, 830-773-9189. As a matter of fact, Rody's Playland is right close to the entrance of the Kickapoo Casino. So if you're going to the casino, stop by and, pick up some chicken and some gizzards and some of the special sauce that Rody's has, and you'll be satisfied 110%, okay? All right. So the Cowboys, man, the Dallas Cowboys, what's going on with them? I haven't heard anything about it. The last thing I saw on social media was that Ezekiel Elliott had been traded to the Eagles, but I think it was April Fool's. It was on April Fool's Day, right?
Yeah. Eagles fans aren't that clever. So
I shared it. And everyone
they had to
like,
use that one.
Yeah.
He's not going to you guys. He's not going. He ain't going to you guys.
Yeah. How does it? But he's no longer with the team, right?
Technically, he is.
Technically, he is.
Yes. So when you go ahead and what's it called? When it comes to like the NFL and trading players and stuff like that, letting players go, what the Cowboys are going to go ahead and do, they're not going to trade him. They're going to go ahead and let him go, and they're waiting until June. I believe it's June the 1st is the date, because if you were to go ahead and release a player on this specific date or after this specific date, then what you're allowed to go ahead and do is you're allowed to split that guaranteed salary that you owe him over 2 years instead of just one. Mm-hmm. So because they owe him like
shingles of feria,
like 16 million this year,
shitload of money,
something like that, because they owed him like $16 million this year. If they wait until June the 1st, I believe is the date, they can go ahead and spread. You can go ahead and spread it out a little bit better, I think, is the way it goes.
Who would like if Ezekiel Elliott would decide to test the waters and see what team would pick him up? What team would want to pick him up? I mean, he hasn't had a stellar year in a couple of years already. He had like 2 years where
he hasn't had
number
a stellar
20
year.
has made all the runs and
Cowboy fans. All right, I need you to listen. All right,
you're going to learn something.
I'm with you. He wasn't running like he used to. But the things that he did as a blocker, that man was an unsung hero. He was essentially an extra lineman, and you all ran his name through the dirt. All right? You need to put some respect on the man's name. He did a lot more for that team than what you saw, just because he wasn't running like Pollard. Don't get me wrong. I love Pollard as much as the next guy, and I was upset when nobody ever used him. But now that they were using him and everybody's like, oh, get rid of Zeke, the man kept Dak up and off the ground more times than you can count. Stop and say, you know what, Zeke, I had it wrong.
So
I'm happy you were a Cowboy.
$16 million to just be a good blocker,
How much are we spending on Zach Martin? Something like 15, 16
He's a
million?
veteran. He's been around for a long time.
And he's
been one of
6 years for Zeke. And he's a blocker too, and a runner.
And the line has been doing okay. I mean,
they have not. The rest of the line, no. They had last year was a big one where they had a lot of issues, and then this year they got better because they did better because they were able to go ahead and get that rookie out of Tulsa.
But they did okay. Smith. I mean, even with the backup quarterback before.
That's the thing is like that guy. What's it called? The guy that they got was Tyler Smith. He's a tackle. What's it called? So he was supposed to go ahead and play behind and learn from Tyron Smith. But somebody else goes ahead and gets hurt. They have to go ahead and put him here. Homeboy over here gets hurt, and they have to go ahead and shuffle a lot of things around. Yeah. And to be honest, for a rookie, he did really, really well. As the year went on, he got a lot better. This year, I don't know what they plan to go ahead and do, porque you can't, as much as I love Tyron Smith, you cannot guarantee a full season out of that guy. You just can't. He's as great of a player as he's been.
A beat up guy.
He's just exactly, and he's younger than I am. He's 31, 32.
Shit.
But he got drafted when he was like 20 years old.
And when he gets older, man, those injuries and those
they all piled up. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So
like those wrestlers, you know. I mean,
I think what went really, really well for the Cowboys this year in the beginning of the season was we were able to go ahead and simplify things. But from all the what's it called, all the Dallas guys that I've been listening to, a lot of reporters from Dallas that have access to the Cowboys locker room, a lot of them are talking about there was some issues between the things that Kellen Moore wanted to go ahead and do, and there was things that Mike McCarthy wanted to go ahead and do, you know, and it was kind of like getting a lot of people confused.
Yeah.
You know, which is why you went ahead and saw a lot of the receivers having issues because they're trying to go ahead and like, okay, are we running one of this guy's plays? Are we doing this
and
stuff?
And the clock management on some of the games at the end was sucked, bro.
Trying to go ahead and figure out who you're trying to go ahead and listen to, you know.
Kellen Moore's out, right? I mean, he's in L.A. now.
When I was a big Kellen Moore guy, but I was a really, really big Kellen Moore guy, and I still think he's going to do good things, but it's just what the Cowboys are built to do is not what he is, the type of scheme that he wants to go ahead and do. He's like, what school did he go to? Boise State was air raid, which is basically, you know, what Patrick Mahomes did went ahead in Texas Tech. But the Cowboys aren't built for air raid. They're built for balance. Balance run, balance pass.
I get nervous every time Dak's going to pass the ball.
Don't. Cowboys fans, I'm back. Just like Ezekiel Elliott. You drag my man Dak through the mud. He did not deserve he deserved some of it. Don't get me wrong. There was a lot of stuff that he did wrong, but not everything. A lot of those interceptions were not his fault. They were freaking passes batted in the air by the receivers. The receivers, for some reason, forgot how to catch a ball. I don't know what happened. For some reason, guys were like, I don't get it.
That was very annoying.
That was very annoying.
You know what?
All right, but it was not Dak's fault. Not all of them. There were some of them. Yes, the one in Philadelphia for the what's it called, the pick six. The one to Stephon Gilmore. Yes, those were bad decisions. Some of them were bad decisions. But a lot of them, go back, please. I know it hurts. Watch the games. All right? Watch the games. Watch the plays. Don't just watch the highlights. Watch the actual, if you can find the all-22 tape, if you can go ahead and find people to actually break these things down for you. You know, a lot of us.
We don't want to go in that deep, bro. We just.
I know, dude. It's a hobby.
Attack my guy, Dak. Rain Dakota Prescott, you put respect on that man's name.
Hey, you stay in algebra, we'll stay in FOM, all right? Fundamentals of math, all right?
They were calling him a Cowboys analyst in the chat zone.
Hey, dude, so going back to my question, who would want to pick Zeke out? I mean, what team would...
The Bucks? They don't have
guys like the Bucks.
Right now?
A team... it would depend on what the whole thing looks like after the draft. Because right now, there's a couple of teams that could use a veteran like running back, like Buffalo could probably go ahead and use one. I believe Damien, what's it called? I know... What's his name asked for a trade, didn't he?
Devin White.
No, I was gonna go Eckler. Didn't
Austin Eckler?
Didn't Austin Eckler ask for a trade, Damien?
I believe. No, there's some news about him recently, but I don't know about it.
I think he did, but I'm not 100% sure. So there's a couple of teams that can go ahead and use a veteran, you know, a guy who's been in the league for 6 going on 7 years now, to go ahead and, you know, have a rookie learn from. There's plenty of teams, but it really just go ahead and depends, because the reason why the Cowboys let him go was not because of his performance. The reason they let him go was because of his contract. So if Zeke can go ahead and say, hey, I'm willing to go ahead and take a team-friendly deal anywhere, you know, go ahead and instead of being owed $16 million, if you can go ahead and bring it down to less than 5,
100,000.
No. I think kickers make more than that. Come on.
Maher.
Oh, shit, it's my turn.
Fucking
had-
Oh
Maher.
my god.
That one
so
hurts.
much.
That one
Maher,
hurts.
man, what happened to
My
that
heart
guy?
hurts.
Yeah, no shit.
Chingao, man. That guy was giving me a headache, bro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about 420 in just a bit, and plus we have some funny drug memes, so stick around.
Oh my.
We're going to go
down
to
for a good
chat. We're going to go to the chat zone with Jax. But before we do that, I want to thank Top Floor Cars Classic Car Dealership. We were in Brenham, Texas this past weekend, and we had an absolute blast with Tony and Carlos and all of their family. Just some fantastic people. The car show was fantastic. Look at that Impala, that oldie right there. The truck, man, it's awesome. The Camaro, that one won the best of show. I mean, there were some amazing vehicles. And then we sat down and we got to talk, and it was just, did you have fun, baby?
It was so much fun.
And
I wish we would have had a couple more days to be there, but it was amazing. Shout out to everyone that was out there that came up to us to take pictures, that met with us, and that talked to us. It was a really good time.
Yeah. And if you want to see that interview, which was very, very funny, man, these guys they're characters,
Yeah,
right?
they really
You
are.
know, Carlos on the left there and Tony on the right. And just salt of the earth people. I mean, these guys are originally from the Rio Grande Valley, Primera and Donna, Texas. They moved to Houston. They were migrant workers. They moved out there in '83 to work at a paper company. And the story is just absolutely amazing. The way the reason they named Top Floor Cars is that's the story in itself.
That's amazing.
So
Yes.
if you want to check out the show, we uploaded it last night and it's on there. So after watching tonight, you can check that one out and enjoy it. And it's about 30 minutes long. It's not too long. It's like the 2-hour show that we usually do. So thank you so much, Top Floor Cars Classic Car Dealership, located at 301 South Market Street in Brenham. If you're looking for a specific vehicle or want to buy, sell, or trade, Tony or Carlos, 979-337-1006. You can follow them at topfloorcars.com and check out all their inventory, and they send them to your business as well. Also, Joe's Master Service Center. Want to thank Joe, and he's got a special something he wants to say to everybody here. Check this out.
Hey, how you doing? Joe Garcia with Joe's Master, and welcome to Brotherhood TV. You know, here in the state of Texas, we need to perform our annual vehicle inspections. We've been doing state inspections at Joe's Master for over 45 years. We'll check the brakes, we'll check the suspension, we'll check the wipers, all the lighting to verify that your vehicle is safe. This vehicle passed the brake check. And now we are returning back to the shop. Looking at brake fluid, if this vehicle had a different type of power steering, we check the fluid level. Another most important thing are the wipers. We check the condition of the wipers. State of Texas also wants to make sure your window tint is legal. As you can see, 41%. This is a safe window tint. Remember, once a year, it's important to get your vehicle inspected, and don't forget your insurance card. For your service or appointment, visit my website, joesmaster.com.
Man, te está sacando la
I love it. I love it.
Stuff at one time.
Woo.
All right. And Jax, so what do we got on the chat zone there, bro?
All right, I'm going to send a few shout-outs here. I got Gil Cortez from Grand Prairie. Saludos, bro.
Órale.
Alex FL75. Darío Puig. Daniel Nevares. Ricardo País. Saludos, Ricardo. Enrique Rangel. Emilio Garcia Jr. Delma Muñoz. Victoria Garcia. Tripas. Saludos, Tripas. He says he wants hashtag PVT to party in his daughter's quinceañera.
Ooh, let us know.
Let us know,
go.
bro.
Omar Vasquez, Power Metal, saludos, Sharobu Locote, and Ivan Rodriguez. And man, they were really having a field day in the chat zone when y'all were talking about the Cowboys and stuff. One of the guys here, AJ Gomez, he mentioned something really funny. Let me look for his comment here. He's like, two dudes who sell weed analyzing Cowboys football in the middle of April. I need a drink.
I have a store for that.
We got a store for that.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Cheers.
All he has to
Cheers.
do is go to Mission. He'll be right there. You can follow these guys on Instagram, ladies and gentlemen. You can go to the Green Hit Smoke and Liquor. All right. And you can follow them on Facebook as well at the Green Hit Smoke and Liquor. That's their new one, man. And then they have the original one for the Far Store because they're separate entities now because one sells liquor and the other doesn't. So the Far Store is the same, the greenhit.stx on Instagram. And then you can find them on Facebook as well, the Green Hit Far. And hopefully the next time we have Louie and Javi here with us, we'll be able to put up a website. That'll be awesome, dude. It'll be great. And I know you guys will get a lot of clicks on that website, man, to check it out. And we really appreciate you and your dad and your mom, having the faith. And you guys have been supporting our show for a while already, bro. It's been a year, right, bro?
I think it's like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
2 years?
About 2 years.
Yeah, dude.
When you had it was in the business district, no?
Yeah. You guys have become a staple of our programming, man. And
I love Staples.
yeah.
That's his vape talking.
That's his vape talking, yeah. That was a good hit.
Big time.
Yeah.
Hit.
But, man, I tell you, without you all support, I mean, we would have never been able to add lights and, and build this to what we got right now, man. And your dad's just one of the coolest guys. And I remember him starting a T-shirt. Well, it was like
MGA.
What was it? What was it?
Metal Gear Apparel.
Metal Gear Apparel. And this was like, what, 10, 15 years?
Oh, no. That was even longer.
Longer? 20 years
so
ago?
That was my sophomore year in high school, 2005, 2004. I put right?
Yeah. About
Yeah.
2000.
It was early 2000.
It was over there on 23rd and
2003.
23rd and Olana in that little plaza, right?
It was the first one was on Beach and 16th and Beach.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
close to downtown.
Downtown
Yes.
McAllen, yeah.
That was the first. That was.
I
the
went to that
original
one. It was right there on the corner.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that was.
And then you moved over there, weren't you over there in where
That one had like few different locations because from there, that place went ahead and got sold and turned into something else, and then we had to go ahead and move to the one on Pecan 495 and 10th Street was the one after that.
Yeah.
What's it called?
By
The
Shipley
Plaza.
Donut?
Very small location.
by
yeah.
Shipley Donut.
Yes, close by. Actually,
It's actually,
like,
you know where Peter Piper is on 495 and 10th Street. So
There's
just
a plaza next
the
to it.
plaza right next to it. So we were there for a little while, and then
Oh, isn't there Vinyl Records? Is there some vinyl? I think
It's
they have
close by.
close
Yeah,
by.
yeah.
I remember there. Like I would get so many free pizzas from Peter Piper.
It's
that time.
man, it's awesome, bro.
And the trick is to order it. You order it online, and you ask for extra sauce. Okay, extra marinara sauce.
Okay.
For some reason or other, that trips them out, and they don't do it. Sometimes, like they'll give pizza and like that, and it didn't have any extra sauce. I was like, hold on,
Dude,
so
let
it's
me-
lighter,
Oh
and so
my
they give me
goodness.
another one, and I caught on,
Oh.
and I'm like, I have a golden ticket. I'm taking full advantage of this shit,
Yeah.
and I did so.
We always order the thin pizza with pepperoni and chicken and tomatoes
I'm so hungry right
and
now.
extra cheese.
Yeah.
And the thin crust, and it's absolutely delicious.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, I love that shit.
It's amazing.
I get into
Pe-
fights over there in the fucking buffet, man.
They have a buffet at Peter Piper.
Yes,
Yeah.
they have a lunch buffet.
What's buffet?
For
You know,
the-
Mr. Gaddy's is another one that I always like, but
I
we
get in a
never
fight there
go.
also. I get in fights there also.
Yeah.
These fucking kids want to cut line.
Yeah.
You're gonna fucking learn. You're gonna learn. You're gonna kick kid in front of your parents, and they're gonna.
I'm
learn,
next
you're
in
gonna
the ball pit.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's joking. It's the vape
I'm
talking.
very. I'm joking. I only kind of.
His
Kind of.
actions at a pizza place do not reflect our views as a store. That is all
The
him.
disclaimer.
Right.
Let's
Yeah.
just make that clear.
Yeah, Javi's got to walk with a disclaimer everywhere he goes.
Don't cut in front of me.
Yeah.
Don't get him.
So
don't
what's
get in front of a
happening-
man in his pizza. I'm just saying.
So what's happening on 420, man? What do you guys got
So-
next week already?
Yes.
Yeah, we had a question about any events that we're doing on 420.
So yes, let me.
He's got a
If I had a
list right
scroll, I would do the scroll right now.
420 is kind of like the International Stoner Day, right? That's what it is.
Yeah, so for 420, we've always gone ahead and had little specials that we go ahead and do throughout the store. Last year, we went ahead and kind of upped a little bit, and we're trying to go ahead and do that again this year. So I can go ahead and tell you that both stores, both Far and Mission, will go ahead and do majority of the same thing, and then Mission will have just a little bit of extra at the very end of it. So I can go ahead and tell you that what's it called, for our water pipes and bubblers, all across the board, 30% off. Accessories, we're talking grinders and trays, 20% off, 25% off on the bags and cases, 10% off on all other accessories. Hand pipes, 10% off across the board, doesn't matter the brand. What's it called? Detoxes, you're gonna need those. What's it called?
We're stocked up on them. We're stocked up. We learned already.
What's it called? 15% off of the detoxes, and what you're probably waiting for are the THC and CBD stuff. So CBD, all across the board, 20% off. All right, what's it called? The THC drinks, the one that these fine gentlemen went ahead and showed you a little bit earlier. We have an entire fridge of that stuff. Doesn't matter which one, 10% off.
Those are great.
Yes.
You want to buy
so high.
You buy 6, they last you for like 2 weeks, man.
The edibles, all THC edibles, 20% off. And then for all the vapes and flour and stuff like that, 15% off. Now, both stores are going to go ahead and do this, are going to have all that available. Now, Mission, because, you know, we like to have fun over there. What's it called? We're going to be doing a little bit of tastings over there for the liquor. Not the liquor, for the alcohol, yeah. So, what's it called? Some of there's something that's very, very new in the liquor industry, and it's called an RTD, which is a ready-to-drink cocktail. Okay. Essentially, it is a drink that you can go to any bar. It's like, hey, I want a Bacardi and, you know, like a Bacardi and cranberry, or
Bacardi and Coke.
Exactly, or like a Jack and Coke, or even, you know, Casadora's margarita and stuff like that. All these major companies are starting to go ahead and put those cocktails ready to go in a can, in a 4-pack or a 6-pack and stuff like that, using their tequila, their whiskey, their vodka, whatever, and it's ready to go. It's a cocktail in a can. It's ready to drink, RTD. So what we've gone ahead and done, I know I went ahead and spoke with Hector today, and actually we just ordered 6 new cases, by the way, of a new one. What's it called? I know Hector himself will go ahead and be there at the Mission location. If you walk in, you're gonna go ahead and have all the what's it called? All the different, you know, sale items you can go ahead and choose. You can also go ahead and get a free taste of these alcoholic little beverages, so long as, you know, obviously you have to be 21 to enter the building. So long as you can enter the building, if you want a taste of, like, you know, hey, I want a little bit to try this, like Casadora's margarita, or maybe I want to go ahead and try, you know, a Hornitos, you know, spicy margarita, or stuff like that. We're going to be doing that. We're going to be giving away little free samples and stuff like that of drinks, of these ready to go drinks. And on top of that, I think both of the stores we're going to be giving away first come first serve little goodie bags. They're going to have things like free gummies in there. They're going to have some little smokable stuff in there.
Those little moonshine apple pie ones that you had.
Yeah. The ones that I have right here.
You have one. Show it in the camera, man. Show it to the camera.
One.
Those are pretty damn good right there.
These are usually for folks that aren't too...
Put them closer. Put them as close to there,
Yeah,
right
good.
there. That's good,
That's
right
good.
there. Yeah, so you can order those. I mean, you can send a bunch of those through the mail, you know, to somebody that wants to buy some. But and essentially, it's going to look like the night before Black Friday outside your building the night before 420, right?
I'm going to be there for sure. I want one of those goodie bags.
Va a tener una pinche tent jacks allá atrás. La chingada.
Whatever you do,
Go pinche TV, la chingada.
whatever you do, please don't be like Javi at Peter Piper. Just come on in
front of anyone.
Don't kick any kids.
It's 420. It's good vibes. We're all here to have fun. You know, we're all here to go ahead and celebrate. You know,
it's gonna be a very, very good day.
Yeah,
it's what we go ahead and look forward. A lot of us look forward to all year. You know, just like the big 420 day. You know, what's it called? We have a lot of great stuff, name brand stuff that you can go ahead and get. With
a lot of new items as well.
Yeah, and stuff like that. We're gonna try to go ahead and bring in some new stuff just in time for it as well.
It's basically Stoner Christmas.
What are those?
This is a nerd's
That's
rope.
a nerd's rope.
That's the one I wanted.
Yeah,
that's fucking
Cosmo
cool.
rope?
What is that?
Yeah.
Cosmic rope.
Cosmic
So,
rope.
one of the-
rope.
Is it like licorice or something or what?
No, it's a nerd's
like-
candy.
It's a nerd candy.
Beef jerky. Oh, I love Nerds candies.
Yeah, with like gummy in the middle.
Oh,
and
shoot.
yeah, they're all
And-
stuck to it. So it's a
Yeah.
nerd's rope, but infused with THC.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll make a nerd cool. Right.
and these right here.
Yeah, what's it called?
Ooh.
We've had those for
Astro
we've had those for a
Rings.
while.
Anything with a spaceship on it, right?
No, and dude, it's
that's the
solid.
new that's the
as
new
solid
flavor.
as they come.
Yeah.
We just got them as a new flavors now.
For those of you who have come by and had seen some with chamoy on it and stuff like that, the same company. This is just gonna be pink lemonade flavor.
All right, man, it's fantastic, ladies and gentlemen.
Bunch of goodies.
Want to thank Mattress Firm. Whenever you try some of those products from the Green Hit so you can sleep, like CBD and those gummies, you need a nice, soft bed you can lay on, right? So you walk into a Mattress Firm and forget about it. You can have the choice of any mattress. Los colchones ahí te dan ganas de dormir. I mean, look at it. Si necesitas un colchón and you got to change your
Un colchón para el cuchi.
yeah, I mean, si tienes el colchón ya todo cateado y la chingada tiene un pozo en el medio y la chingada, vayan para Mattress Firm.
Oh my God.
I know how to pitch a product, don't I? But
The joint fell on it and then caught fire.
Yeah. Yeah, so go buy Mattress Firm and get the best top-of-the-line mattresses and at the best prices at Mattress Firm. And there's one near you. And we want to thank James Pettis from Corpus for helping us out right here on hashtag PVT. So,
Mattress Firm.
ladies and gentlemen, what I got is drug memes. We did these one time before. So, druggy memes, everybody look at the screen. And we've got 5 funny memes that I found today. So here we go. Let's see. What's the first one? Buying large amounts of weed
To
to save money, end up smoking even more weed, right?
It's a tale as old as time.
En chato las caritas.
Okay, how about what's the next one, babe? What's the next one? Someone said I could go to jail for weed. Jail sells weed?
I see.
El vato bien loco.
That's a good one.
El vato bien loco, el vato.
En chato.
All right. Let's see. We got 3 more to go. When your friend passes out, but all his cocaine is still on the table. Look,
I mean, if the guy fell asleep with his cocaine on the table, whose fault is it really?
yeah, right.
Right?
If you got some like really
It's a
bad
free-for-all.
shit,
He didn't.
I mean,
he,
maybe,
he didn't
yeah.
fall asleep. He passed out.
Passed out.
Yeah.
Maybe check his pulse first.
The face of the dude, right? Y dejó toda la coca arriba en la mesa. Chinga. What am I supposed to do? All right, what's the next one, babe? When your acid trip wears off and you're now in ISIS.
Oh my God.
oh, wow.
That third guy looks like a cuh. He's like a Noel.
Bueno el ácido.
Here's my hot take on ISIS. The reason why they're so angry is because they don't smoke their own shit. All right, Afghan Kush out there. All right, you guys have it in plenty. Smoke it. You won't be so fucking angry.
They don't smoke it?
All right, I doubt it.
Ahí es pura pinche hookah.
Nobody that angry is somebody who goes ahead and smokes daily. I mean, come on.
No. We're all chill over here.
Okay, we got another one. When you hit the blunt too hard and you choke for 2 straight minutes, but now it's your turn again and you
Have to act like you're not dying.
yeah.
To Jack's, eh?
Jack, la cara de Jack.
Guilty as charged. Watch out.
La cara de Jack.
Watch out.
Dude. Dude, when you have a coughing spell, when you have a coughing spell, I mean, it's pretty freaking intense, dude.
Yeah.
And then your eyes get all watery, and then you're like, you thought
You ever try like a gravity bong? Damn thing will,
Oh, yeah.
damn, will kill you.
I made one with a
2 liters.
5-gallon freaking
that's the one,
the 5-gallon.
in a big freaking Yeti cooler.
Yeah,
that
I
shit
think
was-
that's one of the first ways I've actually tried one. Yeah,
It hit gacho.
damn near fucking smoke came out my goddamn ears, dude. Like,
And then you go
Well, at
like
least
you
it
go
didn't
up
go
and
south.
down so it can get all full and shit.
What the hell are you all talking
milky.
about? What is it?
Gravity bong.
What the hell is a gravity bong? What is that?
So here's what I did. I got one of those like 5-gallon garrafones, you know, the for the water jugs, right?
Oh, yeah.
I cut the end where the little small part is at.
Okay, yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Where the big part
spout,
is
the
at.
spout?
I'm sorry. The base. The base.
Okay, so you cut the
You
base.
cut the base, and then on a cooler, you add water. You put a lot of water
On
in
a cooler.
On a cooler, yeah.
Okay.
So and then
an ice chest.
on an ice chest,
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
So then on top of this said 5-gallon jug, you get an aluminum. I'm gonna explain here to the people watching. You get an aluminum foil, right? Poke some holes on it. You put some whatever you want to put in there.
Devil's lettuce.
Yes, and then before you turn it on, you submerge all the way down, right?
Uh-huh.
So then with the gravity of the water, you light it on.
You light it. And
You
raise
go
it
up, you raise it, and then the water sucks in
The
the
air.
air.
I have no idea what the fuck you all are talking about.
It's
I
science.
can't even
Science.
picture it, man.
Science.
It's like a
basically
really
what-
scientific way to get
So
high.
you can do it in the bathtub too,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
do it in a bathtub. Yeah.
And, so what happens? You take a hit.
So
or-
so it fills up with
Smoke.
smoke, and it's milky and they're super white. You take off the top,
Oh
the
my
aluminum top, put your mouth in, and then with that same gravity, you push down. and-
Chinga,
all the
smoke-
nunca agarraron la tirada, chinga.
all the smoke that would be inside of it.
I have
gets
I
forced
have
into your
always
throat.
said
It's forced
So-
into your
Oh, yeah?
into
Yeah.
your
Yeah,
lungs.
it basically this like the bottle itself that was submerged acts as your lungs.
Uh-huh.
You know, so when you raise up, it's like as if you're inhaling. Okay, from
Who the hell
top.
came up with this shit? That's what I
Stoners.
want to know.
Stoners,
I mean,
bro.
I said,
Stoners.
Are they like
NASA.
smoking
All
out
right.
one day and they say, "Hey, man, let's try this"?
I'm just saying,
Dude, that's
NASA,
that's
you
an
might want to
engineer
hire
right
some
there, bro.
stoners. We'd be in Mars by now because stoners get shit done.
That's like
They
Walter.
will find a way to go ahead and get this done. All right, hire stoners at NASA. We will be at the moon by next year.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. Nobody told me about it. I just figured it out and did it, and then I found out that people did that. I was like, wow, I thought I created that shit, but no, like people actually, yeah.
I thought I had patented it.
Yeah, I thought I was like the fucking, like the main inventor.
I'm
but
gonna
no.
be rich. I came up with something.
Yeah, and then I saw it in movies and shit. I was like, what the fuck? I thought I was the only one that knew about this
And
shit.
we do actually have some real nice ones in
The
our
grav ones?
inventory. Yeah, the
Oh, yeah? Well,
gravity
put that
bongs.
video. Look at the bongs that they've got there, ladies and gentlemen, at the Green Hit. They're really awesome. I mean, look at those glass ones, those clear glass. Those are awesome
Yeah, those
right
are
there,
really nice.
bro. Look at that. Those are a work of art. And then the color on those are awesome. Those are like one hitters, right?
Those will be
What's it called? Those were the silicone ones. So now, right there, you actually see the gravity bong. What's it called? And the last frame, the one at the very end, was actually a all glass gravity bong by Grav Labs. By the way,
Yeah.
that's how they got their name. The very first piece they made was an all glass gravity bong, Grav Labs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I remember that one. I had one of those, the original ones.
Yeah.
And then it broke.
Man. You guys are professional. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you go to the Green Hit, these guys are the most knowledgeable staff there is
We have
that
fun.
I've ever met in
We
my
have a-
entire life.
We have fun.
Yeah.
It's always fun
Sometimes
buying a
more
new
than
piece,
one.
though. Like,
Yeah.
after you break one, you're like, chingados and make it up, but hey, now I gotta go get a new one. You know what I mean? And it's always fun. It's always fun going to stores like y'all's, man. I like, to
It's
us,
really-
it's like a fucking candy store, you know? I
It's
love it.
very when somebody shops for a glass piece like that, I get excited because it's very personal to them. I feel like I'm selling them jewelry, you know.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
You know, but it's like it's personal, you know. Like when somebody buys a glass piece, you know, whether it be a pipe.
It's like
or
you're
a water
you're
bong,
you're
you know?
selling them your child or something, right?
Whoa, no.
Well, they even
We're not selling children here. Down to selling children.
disclaimer.
Another disclaimer.
No, I'm saying like you love it like if it was your child.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
Actually,
for-
when-
it's
They
when
we-
care,
when we
you
do-
know, and then
when
you
we
sell
sell
it
a-
like if it was your child. You
When
know
we
what
sell
I
a
mean?
large piece, you know, a larger piece. You know?
I think I said that wrong, right? But anyway,
When we sell a larger piece, we'll hit each other up like, "Hey, man, like, hey, this nice piece went off to a forever family, to a forever
Well,
home."
like, you know, it gets to the point where people get so emotionally attached that they go as far as naming their piece. Like,
Yes.
all of my pieces have names.
I
You know what I mean? Yeah, and one that was confiscated by state troopers from me that I really, really loved. I had the best name for it. It was called the Continuum Transfunctioner.
Like,
And it was like,
why couldn't you just give it a name like Dencha or something?
it's the continuum. Well, that's a good nickname for it. But like, it was like a big fucking glass pipe. It was awesome.
Why does that sound so familiar? Continue.
Because that's from the movie.
Dude, where's my car?
Zoltan.
I guess you've all seen the movie.
Stoner movies.
Stoner movies. Now when I'm doing on 420, we'll just put it on TVs. Oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah, you should, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that badass story was brought to you by Chorizo de H&H.
Sácalo.
Local family brand, same great taste you grew up with, man. You make chorizo con huevo, chorizo con papas. Mira las papas con chorizo, nombre que va a dar un taquito y la tortita. Mira, está media brown.
I'm hungry right now.
El chilito, era el chilito. Mira,
Look at that.
look at that.
Oh, my
Hijo de su. Ese chorizo es el más sabroso de todo el mundo, ladies and gentlemen. Ir al huevo con chorizo y le echas un chilito, cállate la boca, shut up, qué bárbaro. Vas a quedar a toda madre. And then, you know, everybody used to think you could eat that only in the mornings. No, you can eat that in the daytime. You can eat that in the afternoon. And right before you go to bed, hazme unos cuantos taquitos porque no me quiero dormir con hambre, baby doll. Y pues ahí de volar, aventas un chorizo de HH ahí arriba del sartén y le echas. Y ¿sabes qué? Puede estar tu esposa en su bata blanca porque it doesn't even spit out the grease like chorizo does, right? This is the lean chorizo. Chorizo de HH. Ask for it at your favorite supermarket. You'll be glad you got it. And let me tell you, if they don't have it at your supermarket, you talk to the manager. You tell them, hey, que traigan chorizo de HH porque es lo que quiero comprar, porque es el más delicioso, porque es lo que me dice RocknRollJames en hashtag PVT. Órale, asústame aguantar, para que sepan. Hombre, qué bárbaro. All right, well, and by the way, Oxydrate. We want to thank Oxydrate. It's a alkaline water, and if you want something that's going to get rid of your hangover, ladies and gentlemen, esta agua te quita la cruda de volada. Oxydrate. Look for it at your favorite store, or you can go to oxydrate.com and find out more about it. We want to thank Smoking Joe for being part of hashtag PVT with Oxydrate alkaline water. Órale, esto.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. Man, Louie, Javi's always a blast to have you guys over, man.
It's always fun.
Fuck yeah.
It's always a fucking blast. A good story every time. Every fucking 5 minutes, a great story.
Yeah, and I hope you all enjoy the show, ladies and gentlemen. We do this every Wednesday night. Sometimes we'll do it on a different day as well because, you know, sometimes our guests can't make it on a certain day or Wednesday, and so we change it to Tuesday or Thursday. But you can be guaranteed you're going to have hashtag PVT live at least once a week. And then we want to thank all our sponsors. And by the way, we want to remind you, 420 is next week. You want to get the best deals. You go to the Green Hit in Far, and it's the Green Hit liquor store.
It's the Green Hit. It's just the Green Hit in Far, or you can go to Mission. It's the Green Hit Smoking Liquor.
Yeah, and follow them on Instagram. I mean, look at it's right there, the Green Hit Smoking Liquor, and on Facebook it's the same, the Green Hit Smoking Liquor. Okay, and then you can go to the Far store, which is the greenhit.stx. Okay, on Facebook and on Instagram. And that's where you're going to see all, because Louie just gave us the whole list of all the discounts. I mean, if we go through it again, we're going to be here another hour because that's how much they're discounting all over the store.
Yeah, we're gonna be posting all of those discounts on all of our socials throughout the next week or so, just in case, you know, for if you've gone ahead and forget what it is that we were talking about. I know it was kind of a long list and stuff like that, but rest assured, we're going to be making posts on both on both store sites to let you guys know what the discounts we're going to go ahead and be. And please come on over. If it's 420, man, let's have a good time.
And by the way, if you say PVT, you get a little extra discount. All right. By the way, also, you can give them a call if you have any questions. In Far, it's 956-666-9088. And in Mission, it's 956-591-0114. So call them up. They'll answer any question you've got. And we want to thank you guys for coming over, man. All right?
Thanks for having us, man.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, next week we have Lucky Joe And I think Jesse Turner might be coming with him because I spoke with both of them. And I told Jesse, hey, déjate venir con Lucky si quieres, because we've had Lucky by himself. We've had Jesse by himself. But those guys are always together because they live in the same house. So I said, why don't you both guys come over, man? We'll have a lot of fun. And, boy, do I got some good stuff prepared for that show next week, all right? You all have a beautiful evening, and we'll see you next week. Or follow us on Instagram at #PVT, all right? Or you can follow me at RocknRollJames. And we are on Instagram and Facebook and also on TikTok at RocknRollJames 2020, all right? So that's what you could do.
Like and share, y'all. Like and share.
And we're going to be loading up some videos tomorrow and on Friday of our trip to Brenham. We still have some more footage to take care of, so we're going to be doing that as well. Y'all have a good evening, and let's all wave at the camera, man. Órale.
Peace.